Good morning, everyone. Father Hoffa here with your next installment of WWW Wednesday Walking with the Word. It's not the best of mornings. A little rainy, a little cloudy outside, but hey, it's a bright day because we have Jesus and we have the promise of eternal life. And that's actually what today's gospel is about. I chose to reflect on the gospel, not for the memorial of St. John Chrysostom, who we also celebrate today, but also just the readings of the day. And the gospel that we hear is from St. Luke's gospel, and it's actually Luke's account of the Beatitudes. We commonly associate that with Matthew's gospel, the 5th chapter, the beginning of the Sermon on the Mount. But Luke's account is a little bit different because he gets into this whole thing of this woe. He says at the beginning, "Blessed are the people who experience the difficult things in this life, and this is what is promised to you in heaven." But then he says, "Woe to you who experience what's considered the best things in this life now, because guess what? It's not going to be so great because you focused on this life now instead of the life that is to come." And I asked the people this morning at Mass, I said, which is more important to you? The life that is to come or the life that's now? If you had to choose which one was going to be good and which one would be bad, what would you choose? And I think a lot of people in our world today would say, well, I want this life to be good. And then they sort of neglect the life that is to come. And that's not a good outlook. But I want to think about that in terms of when I think of that word woe, I think of people putting their head down and being sad. And when we hear that word woe and sadness, that putting your head down, it's the inability to look up. And it's the inability to see. And our ability to be able to see what God is saying to us, our ability to be able to see not only the good things in this life, focused right now, but also looking heavenward, being heaven bound. And I think that that's the balance. Because in truth, we shouldn't have to make a choice. Is this life going to be good and the next one going to be bad? Or is this life going to be bad and the next one going to be good? If we're working for this life to be good in the right way, then we're also going to be working towards the good of the next life. But if everything is this sadness that we experience in this life, and we say to ourselves, well, there's nothing left. There's just sadness and there's nothing left. Well, then guess what? Yeah, it's not going to be good. And we're going to actually be detracting from the good life that is available to us in the life to come. But if we look at those blessings, even amidst the struggles, and, we say, I'm blessed, I'm going to look up and I'm going to see all the blessings before me, even in spite of the difficulties. If I take on that life of blessing, then guess what? I'm not only going to be living this life through its difficulties and through its blessings, but I'm also going to be heaven bound, and I'm going to be living my life in that way. The saints like St. John Chrysostom are a great reminder to us of the help and assistance that's given to us to allow us to do that. And so it's important to ask saints like St. John Chrysostom to intercede on our behalf and to be able to help us in that way. So think about how you look about life. Is it just woe, or are you blessed, even amidst the struggles? Keep your head up. Don't look at just this life. Look at this life and the life to come. Live this life well, not just for all of its benefits, but also as a way that continues to help us towards eternal life. And you will be blessed both in this life and in the life to come. This has been another edition of WWW Wednesday Walking with the Word. So great to be with you all. God bless you and have a great day.